Once you start moving, once you start executing, you'll see that it is easier than I even realized. So again, I need you to execute, go through it, follow through, make the alignment, clear out and execute.
Hold up. Hey, yo, Tama Beats, let's get him something new to ride to. Welcome to the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel. So take a seat and listen. Listen to the practical words, encouraging words that are here to help you get over the hump in your life. Cause you are in pursuit of your passion. Yeah, I see you, and I present to ya the Pursuit of Passion with K. Noel.
Pursuit of passion, pursuit of passion. You gotta have it, you gotta have it. Yeah, pursuit of passion, pursuit of passion. Yeah, you gotta have it, you gotta have it.
Yo, what's going on, fam? This is your boy, K. Noel, the Relentless Motivator. This is episode 19 of season 2. Yo, we have been going pretty strong, and I just want to really give my expression of gratitude. I just want to tell you all that I appreciate you, and thank you for rocking with me. I made a mistake a few weeks ago and said you've been rocking with me for 2 years, but hey, I'm speaking that to existence. You all will be rocking with me for 2 years, but it's been a great journey. It's been a lot of lessons learned, even some mistakes that I've had to learn from. So I just want to tell you all that I truly appreciate you all for sticking with me through the pursuit of passion. So we're going to continue on with this series, Relentless Conversations. This one may not be a long episode because, hey, by the time you're listening to this, my birthday will be that following Monday. So yeah, I'm getting ready for my birthday. I'm just saying, don't judge me. Your boy's about to be 38 years old. So, hey, I'm getting up there. But hey, I'm blessed to see 38 years of life. So, I mean, you really can't complain about that. I mean, like I said, it's been a lot of lessons learned. It's been a journey, man. I love the journey, man. So what can I say? So before I even talk about the topic that I'm going to discuss, I'm going to give a little backdrop on where this particular topic is coming from. So this past weekend, I spent my time in a conference called Side Gig Con by dualpreneurs, the founder, Tara Jackson. Man, it was incredible. If you missed it this year, you missed out on an awesome conference. So yeah, learned so much in this conference, from trademarking, my business, marketing. Learned some things about marketing, even some things that was on Google that I never even knew about, and about, trying to do affiliations and stuff. So y'all gonna be noticing some changes. So be on the lookout for it, all right? It's just some stuff that I learned. You have to keep learning in order to grow. That's just a part of life. So with that being said, let me look at my calendar on my phone real quick so I can give you the exact date. But as I'm looking, Tara and I had a conversation last year, and how that conversation went, she said she gave me a challenge, and what she told me was she doesn't want to see me in the same place last year that I am, coming this year. Trying to find that date, so y'all bear with me. But nevertheless, I took that. Matter of fact, it's August the 10th. And you'll probably hear me talk about that again, because even by August the 10th, I'm going to upgrade some more. But I'm this type of person. You don't challenge me and I back down from it. I'm going to face all challenges head on. So, and I do that with my own life. I challenge myself in each aspect of my life to become better. When I see certain things, I always feel like that it could be better. And that's how we should all do. We should all challenge ourselves to become better. That's how you get better. That's how you continue to grow, because you're striving to become better. So with that being said, the name of this episode is Challenge. Face it. And I broke down the word face it. I broke it down into some acronyms. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit. So when we think about facing it, let's think about those challenges that you have had along your journey. See, the thing is, a lot of us, we see the challenges ahead and we know let me not go ahead of myself. So let's start with F first. And it's called follow through. A lot of times when we see challenges, we don't follow through with those challenges. And you have to keep going. And when it comes to following through, it will never be easy. There will be some challenges you're gonna face. Y'all heard me talk about this, and it's in my book. That's a plug right there. It's in my book, Be Relentless. But when there's gonna be some challenges that you know you're gonna face. There's gonna be some challenges that you don't even know you're gonna face. But the thing is, you have to keep following through. You have to keep showing up. And see, the problem is, a lot of people see the challenges. A lot of people will see the unexpected and they give up right there. They don't follow through. Instead, they run back. And see, the thing is about those falling back, it's eventually gonna come up again. And purpose, when life is calling you towards your purpose, it's gonna keep nagging at you, and it's gonna keep nagging at you where you're gonna have to turn around and go back through it. And just to talk about my personal experiences, just from my first book, Unlocking the Treasures from Within, I faced a lot of challenges that I wasn't ready for. Well, I'm not gonna say I wasn't ready for, that I wasn't expecting. And because of that, I turned around. I became afraid because I was intimidated about what was ahead, because it was a challenge. So I turned around and went back and stayed back for 7 years. And I ended up having to come back because, of course, like I was telling you, purpose will continue to pull at you. If you believe in God, God will continue to pull at you and nag at you until you start walking in your purpose, because your purpose is already in you. But the thing is, you have to unlock it. And what happens is, when we start to realize what our purpose in life is, and we start facing those challenges, we back up. But what happens is, when you back up, you come back to it, you're now starting back over from the start point, and you're going to have to go through some of those challenges again. And then the one thing that you ran from, you're going to have to go back and go through that again. So what I want you to understand is to go ahead and go through it. Don't be afraid of it. Some of you may feel like, well, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at that. So I need to fall back. I can't. In your mind, you feel like you can't do it. But you have to change and have that relentless mindset. You got to start talking to yourself and tell yourself that you can do it and that you will do it. And don't back down from the challenge, because I guarantee you it's going to come back around one way or another. But it's up to you to decide what are you going to do. So that's why I said F would be perfect for follow through. And I want to encourage you to follow through with what you see ahead. Follow through with your purpose. Don't back down from it. The next letter is A, alignment. Now, we talked about following through, but then now it comes time to alignment. Sometimes those challenges make us realize that we're not properly aligned with the things that we need to do in purpose. So we will need to make those adjustments. And that starts with our mindset. It starts with our mindset. What is it that I need to change in myself, that I need to do to align with purpose? What is it that I need to make that adjustment with? And in that aligning, it's just like with your car. In order for you to drive straight and not be your car not wobbling, you have to make sure you have that proper alignment. So what I need you to do is to become aligned with your life purpose. And yeah, is it always going to be easy? No. Is it always going to make sense? Absolutely not. But that's the point of following through. That's the point of being aligned, because it's not going to always make sense with you. But what you need to do is when you see the adjustments, you make it. See, and that's the problem. A lot of us don't want to make the adjustments. A lot of us don't want to make the alignments, but it is important for the you that's coming up later on down the road, for the growth that is coming up. Because see, if you don't make these adjustments, if you don't make these alignments, it will be extremely detrimental to you. And then you will be looking back in the past and realizing why you should have made this alignment. See, the thing is, there's so many people, when you see when they get famous or they get a little big following or a tribe or something, and then they make these mistakes. And it's because they didn't want to make the alignment. They didn't want to make the adjustments on certain things, because see, there's certain things that you need to make the alignment with. You can't be a leader and lead people, and you see some things that they need to make adjustments in, but you're not making those adjustments. You have to be able to make those proper adjustments yourself. And see, those are things that I really need you to understand. Those are things that I really need you to see, is that you need to make the alignment, make the adjustments. So then that leads on to C, clear it out. It is no better thing. Okay, after you see the alignments that you need to make, there are going to be some things that you're going to need to clear out. There's going to be some people, nothing personal, but when it comes to my life purpose, I need you to get out of my way, because there will be some people in your life that could be hindering to your life purpose. They could be holding on to you, and you're dragging in your life purpose, and they're sucking the energy out of you. A lot of times we want to spend all of our energy talking on the phone, and next thing you know, when it comes to your life purpose, you have no energy towards fulfilling your life purpose, to walking in your life purpose, to unlocking those treasures from within. So it's dangerous to them. And even with clearing out, you got to learn how to clear out your mind from all the clutter, all the junk that you have taken in from the day. Let's be real about it. Those of you who work 9-to-5 jobs, you sometimes can take in a lot of clutter. You can sometimes take in a lot of junk. Think about the frustrations that you take on from the day-to-day things. I tell you a way that I clear my mind. I do meditation. On my way home, I may listen to some podcasts. I may listen to some music. It depends on my mood, but that is me detoxing myself from all of the toxic that I've encountered for that day. And yeah, we can reject it, throughout our day, but sometimes it still gets on to you. Sometimes it still happens to drain you, but you have to find your outlet to let this stuff go so that you can clear it out. So by the time you get home, you can start working in your life purpose. And that's just and that's just like those friends. Those friends don't understand your life purpose. So what they want to do, it don't take all of that. You still need to spend time with me. Oh, you too good for me now? Is that what you're saying? And it's not that. It's just, I see what's ahead. I see the people that I'm going to encounter. I see the people that need my help. And I need to clear you out of the way, because what you're doing, you're hindering me now. You're slowing me down. You're like that stone that's locked onto my leg that's slowing me down from pursuing my purpose. And see, the thing is, when you start clearing out certain people, then the people that you need in your life, then you will start seeing yourself being attached to that circle. You'll start seeing them come in your circle. It's important. Clearing out is important, because after you make the alignment, after you see the adjustments, you will see that you need to clear out certain things. Even in your mindset, you feel like you can't do certain things. You feel like you wouldn't be effective on social media. But see, the thing is, you need to clear out that mindset. Clearing out that mindset is very important to your life purpose. If you're a procrastinator, it's time to make an alignment. It's time to make that adjustment and clear out those procrastinating behaviors. Time management. If you're not good with time management, it's time to either get somebody to help you, find you a coach that can help you do better with time management and get on the road and get to running. I'm trying to help you fulfill your purpose, and you need to face the challenges. See, some people don't see it, that time management, oh, that's not a challenge. It is a challenge. And what I need you to do is face the challenge. Stop backing down and run through it. So many times we're afraid of running through because we think, like I said, we feel like we can't do it. But that's why you have to clear out your mind. And that's why you have to change the things that you're saying. I'm adding in another one, your talk. Your talk is everything. What you're saying is everything. What you're speaking, that means so much. It has so much meaning to what you're speaking, because what you're speaking is what you will become. You're speaking into your environment. You're speaking into you. What are you speaking into? We're going to take a commercial break real quick, and we'll be right back, all right? Because I got so much more for this.
Goals. How many goals have you set up for yourself where you gave up because it was too hard? How many times did you feel you weren't good enough because the journey seems tedious? I too felt this way, but then things changed. I realized I had to change how I think. I had to change who I was. I had to be relentless. I am K. Noel. I want to tell you about my book, Be Relentless. It teaches how to understand your roar, your design path, hitting your mark, and much more. Purchase your copy of Be Relentless today at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. It's not just another book. It's a movement. So are you ready to be relentless? Hey, what's up, fam? To all my business owners out there, do you need to get your business out to more eyes and ears? Do you have a book that you want to get into the hands of other people? Well, here's your opportunity. The Pursuit of Passion podcast is looking to partner with you. We are offering advertising opportunities, so hit us up today. All serious inquiries can email us at podcast@relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. And remember, all things motivate.
All right, we're back. So we was talking about speaking. When you're speaking to yourself, you're making the proper adjustments. You're telling your mind, this is the alignment. This is the adjustment that we need to make. What books are you reading? Those books will help you adjust and clear out. What people are you listening to? Again, they will help you adjust and clear out. It will help you follow through. It will help you make the adjustment, and it will help you clear out those things that don't need to be in you. And another thing, a lot of us don't want to take correction. Coming with another C here. A lot of us, you have to be willing to take correction. A lot of us, we're so prideful that we think we know it all, that we don't want to allow people to help us make certain adjustments in our lives, those proper adjustments that we need to make. But you should appreciate those people who help you, who send those corrections. Because the reason why they're giving those corrections is because they care about you. They care about your life purpose. But see, the thing is, if you keep rejecting those people that are trying to help you pursue your life purpose, to help you pursue your passion, you're going to run them away. That's why this is called Relentless Conversations. This isn't one of those soft messages. I'm trying to help you get through some things. I'm trying to help you pursue your passion. I'm trying to help you unlock that life purpose that is in you, but you have to be able to take correction. You say you want to do these things, but you're not going to always see those things that you need to make corrections in. And because of that, you need somebody to see you from the outside that can help you and show you and correct you on certain things, on certain behaviors that you need to clear out, that you need to change. That's another C. So far on those C's, we have clear out, we have correction, and we have change. So yeah, I know I was going with just face it, but it's just more things that are popping up right now. So I need you to make to clear it out. I need you to make the changes. I need you to be able to take correction. Those things are vital to your life purpose. But you have to understand that. You have to be willing to take the correction. If you can't take correction, you're going to have a hard time growing. Because you feel like, can nobody tell you what to do? So now you're walking in pride. And if I was going to throw in a scripture right here, we know pride comes before destruction. So if you're not going to be willing to take the correction, what's going to happen later on? Remember what I was just saying earlier about those, if they don't want to make the alignment, they end up crashing later on. That's what's going to happen if you don't want to take the corrections. So it's very important to clear out, to make the corrections, and to change it. Now, if going back to face it, after you have followed through, after you have made the alignments, after you have cleared out, what I need you to do is execute. You have to go through, you have to do. Now you have to start doing. Because we have made the follow through, we have made the adjustments, we have made the clearing out, but then sometimes we just sit. We get all of this information, we get educated, that's another E. We get educated and we just sit on it instead of executing. And sitting on it is just as deadly as not making the alignments, as not following through, and as not clearing out. I need you to start doing. I need you to start moving. What is the point of learning all of this stuff that you have learned in the past and you're not moving? Now, everything that you have been through, it is in vain. So I really need you to start executing. That is very important to your journey. So I'm telling you, execute. And a lot of times we think we can't execute because it seems so hard. And it's really in our mind. That goes back to clearing out. You have to clear out those negative thoughts. You have to clear out the negative talk and start executing. It's not as hard as you're making it. It's once you start moving, once you start executing, you'll see that it is easier than I even realized. So again, I need you to execute. Go through it. Follow through. Make the alignment. Clear out and execute. Like I said, it's not as hard as you make it. We sometimes make it hard on ourselves than we have to. but I need you to execute. We're going to take another commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, fam? Yo, check this out. If you need music for your next album, your podcast, or maybe even your next video, your YouTube or whatever, I need you to check out my bro, Toma Beats. Hit him up today so he can set you up with dope music like what you hear in the background now. He also is the producer of the music you hear in the background for seasons 1 and 2 of Pursuit of Passion podcast. So check him out today on Instagram, Toma_Beats. That's TOMA_Beats. Or you can look him up on Facebook, Toma Beats. All right? Let him know K Noel sent you. All right.
All right, we're back. So we have went through F.A.C.E, which is follow through, alignment, clear out, and execute. And of course, at some letters, I added more things to it. But now we're going to go to it. What is your it, first of all? What is that it that you need to face? What is that it that you're being challenged by, that you see that you need to do? What is that it that is part of your life purpose? It's time for you to face it. So let's talk about the I, intentional. With everything you do, you have to be intentional. A lot of the things that I do, I'm very intentional about the things that I do. I'm making sure that with every move that I am making, it is an intentional move. And that is just really following the roadmap. So ask yourself, after you realize what your it is, what are some moves that you can make that can help you towards being intentional? That's even with networking. In networking, when you're being intentional with your networking, that will help you along your journey, because with your networking being intentional, if you're doing a podcast, if you're doing a TV show, stuff like that, or you may need some help later on down the road, those connections that you have made, that is geared towards your purpose. That will help you towards your purpose, to that mission that you have ahead. You will never know how powerful those connections that you are making really are. So be intentional about the moves that you make. Because if you don't be intentional, sometimes you can make a bad move. And again, it goes back to, it can destroy your journey. And while I'm talking about destroying your journey, let me discuss this for 1 second. Sometimes we can make a bad move, and sometimes it will destroy us, and sometimes it helps realign us. Sometimes it may show us some things that we may have to go back and make the adjustments on. And life and God was trying to show us that all along. But what happened was, because we don't like taking corrections, we never properly made the adjustments. So now, because of that bad move, we're having to go back a little bit. And it happens to the best of us. But that's why I am encouraging you to go forward. So with that being said, be intentional. Be very strategic in the moves that you are making. Be strategic in the things that you're doing. I am a very strategic person. Even now with this series, Relentless Conversations, this is a strategy for leading into season 3. You'll see it as it comes. And you're gonna go back to this and be like, man, K was very intentional with what he just did. everything. You gotta have a strategy for everything, because if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a strategy, you're just gonna go any kind of way. There's no structure. You need a structure. That's why you have to be intentional. That is very important. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into the last letter, T, timing. Timing is everything. When you're working with your strategy, when you're working with your planning, you have to be on time. Timing is critical. Let me tell you why timing is so critical. Because time is the one thing that we don't get back. And if you sit there and waste time, if you're sitting there doing who knows what, wasting time, sitting there watching TV all day, there's nothing wrong with watching TV, but don't spend all your time there, and then you lose time. You lose key moments that you could have been intentional. You lose key moments that you could have been following through. You lose key moments you could have been aligning. You lose key moments you could have been clearing out and executing. So timing is very important. Timing is very vital. Timing is undefeated. You may lose some money here and there, but one thing about time, you lose time, you don't get that back. I'm coming up to 38 years of life, and I have learned just how important time is. Take advantage of the time that you have now. A lot of you feel like, well, I don't want to spend all my time and my purpose. Sometimes you have to grind hard to get to where you're trying to get to. You have to build. Building isn't always easy, but you have to get started. Once you start getting started, you will begin to notice how easier things will come along the way. And then you'll have to upgrade. You have to elevate again. So at the end of the day, when it comes to challenges, I need you to face it. Follow through. Align with it. Clear out those things that need to be removed. Execute. Be intentional with your moves. And lastly, timing. Timing is so important. So that is this week's episode of the series Relentless Conversations. Now, for my listeners, hey, I need you to listen. If I need you to get the real full effect, check out my YouTube channel, Noel the Relentless Motivator. So, like I've been telling y'all, my birthday is coming up. Now, if y'all want to bless me on my birthday, if I've been a blessing to you all, and you just want to bless me, you can hit my Cash App, you can hit my PayPal. My Cash App is Relentless MG1. The PayPal, the link is in the bio. But nevertheless, what I really want you all to do for my birthday is to show gratitude. That is something that has been strong in my spirit this week. And just thinking about the people who I have come in contact with that has helped me along my journey. I am forever grateful for you all. I don't want to name everybody. For one, it's a long list, and this podcast will go on for probably about a whole nother hour, and I don't want to miss anybody. But you all know who you are. And with that, I just want to tell you that I'm forever grateful for you all. Words can't express how thankful I am for you all, because you all have been a very important piece to who K Noel is and where K Noel is going. I do not take it for granted. So what I want you all to do this week, and even on my birthday is July 26th. That's Monday. I want you all to just, those who will help you along the journey, just show a little appreciation to them. Show your gratitude to them. That's the biggest thing I want for my birthday. I just want you to show appreciation and gratitude towards them. Because sometimes we have such an impact on people's lives and we don't realize it. But when you let people know, that's a boost that they need. That adds some fuel to the fire that's in them. It lets them know that what they're doing is not in vain. So again, show that gratitude. With that being said, you all know the drill. You have whatever time of the day you're listening to this, you have a great evening, a great morning, and a great day. With that being said, I'm K. Noel, your Relentless Motivator. This is from the Relentless Conversations series on the Pursuit of Passion podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave some comments, leave some reviews. Even on my audio listeners, leave some reviews on Apple Podcasts. I think that's the only one that I'm on that you can leave a comment or rating or review or something. So be sure to do that. Let me know if I'm helping you. You know, I like to hear that too. If I'm helping you, let me know. Or you can shoot me an email, knoel@relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. With that being said, I am out. Thanks for joining us this week on the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel. Make sure to visit our website at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com to purchase books by K. Noel and Relentless Wear. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Both handler names are RelentlessMG1. And also, check us out on Facebook at Relentless Motivational Group. Also, join the Relentless Texting Community today by texting Relentless to 404-962-0730. Be sure to subscribe now to the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel to catch a new episode every Thursday. And don't forget to leave a 5-star rating. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and a ton of other podcast platforms. If you would like to look us up on Anchor, that would be anchor.fm/The Pursuit of Passion. If you would like to send a donation, you can do so on our website or on our Anchor page. Last but not least, always remember that all things motivate.